So we're going to rebuild the Patriots again for this time. We're going to enter the draft, full draft. See who the Giants take right away. They take Cam Ward. That means Shador's still on the board. Our guys right here, McMillan, and if he's not available, we're going to jump down to Will Campbell. Those are the two guys that I think we really kind of need to look at. Cleveland Brown, I think we're safe with the Raiders pick, and I think that's where the most value is going to be, is with that Raiders pick. We'll go 6-2, we'll go 38, and then we'll go round 1. So maybe a round 3 there, and a 3 this year. That's not going to work. So 40% chance there. So I think we'll take that round 4 one and a round 1. They're moving up 4 picks. I think that's more than feasible. Trade accepted. So we're going to resume the draft. Right there, we missed him. We missed him by 1. Travis Hunter's still on the board. That's intriguing, but we can't. Luther Burden is another one, but we're gonna protect our investment with Drake Maye, and we're gonna draft Will Campbell. I think that's a good pick, and then we'll kind of so on the clock at 34. James Pierce Jr. I think he's gonna be a solid pick. These edge guys, we needed edge last year. Keon White came and kind of just took over that spot, so we're not in desperate need of an edge guy. But this Gray Zabel, he's a guy that I think that we could definitely take a chance on. He's a North Dakota State kid. He's solid throughout, and I haven't really seen anything negative with him. But just being that I can get that guy, I don't got anybody here. New York Jets want it. I'm going to take the New York Jets 41. They're going to get mine. And I'm going to take their 95th, and nope. I'm going to take their 95th as well. And we're going to offer that trade. Trade was accepted. We're going to resume. We're on the clock. And we can get our Gray Zabel right there. And that takes care of our needs on the offensive line for the most part. And he's one of those guys that he says a tackle, but with those guys being from the FCS, that's more of a guard position anyway. He'd be a solid guard guy. Now we need to really address the need of wide receiver. If that's not, that's going to happen. So I'm going to forget receiver right now and take probably the best defensive player on the board with Xavier Watts. This is another one, Donovan. He's a stud, but Xavier Watts, safety, that'll shore up that secondary a ton. So that would be my next pick, because I really do feel like that wide receiver position is going to be free agent with T. Higgins. You got T. Higgins, Diggs, and a couple others that we could go out and get. So right now I'm not worried about the wide receiver position. Like I said, I think it'll be shored up during free agency. So I'm going to take Watts there. And I know I'm going to get a lot of flack for that, but ooh. See, my kid's a huge Jalen Milroe fan, so he would want me to do that one right there. But obviously we can't. Tyler Booker, solid Alabama guard. Can't really go wrong there. And then Jalen Royals. I don't think this is going to be a fancy draft. I think this is going to be one of those that everybody's pretty bored with. It'll be a typical Belichick draft, especially if you're looking at Vrabel coming in and kind of shoring up that offensive line. That would probably be the next big step, is that Tyler Booker guard right there. So that's what I'm going to take with that pick. And then hopefully Milroe's still there. I really like Milroe, but he's one of those guys that I think he could probably play tight end or maybe a slot. He's quick enough. Dylan Gabriel's another one that's intriguing, but Will Howard, I think that's a steal for Will Howard. Riley Leonard, no. If anybody takes Leonard that far, that early, is it's not worth it. Looking through here, I think I like Ollie Gordon, but he's at 117. I don't want to reach. And then Jack Kaiser, he's another one that could potentially. So let's see, Arizona wants it. I'll take the 17, take that one, and take that one. And then possibly a couple in the back end of the last draft. So we're going to offer that. Trade's accepted. We're going to resume the draft. I like the Jalen Milroe there, Dylan Gabriel there, Tate Rowledge. That would have been nice to have there, but I'm happy with where we're at. Josiah Stewart, he's an absolute monster. So that would be my go-to there, just to kind of help Keon White, and then Camion Rucker. I don't think he's going to come out with Belichick. I think he's got one more year, if I remember right. He's one of those guys that... Now here's a guy. That's what it says. But I think he's got one more year left. I think he's going to have that year with Belichick, and I don't think he's going to come out. So picking him would be kind of worthless. But Deontay Lawson, that's an interesting pick right there. Let's see what we got there. 95, 99, and then we got 114. Nope. Let's just do that one. So Miami Dolphins. Like I said, get as crazy as we can and see where we're at. I'm going to take Ollie Gordon just because I'm going to get a bad grade on that one. I know that. And then I'm going to take Josiah Stewart for trying to shore up that defense. I got the best safety in the draft already, so I don't need to go safety. Jacob Parrish. Let's be honest, if it's not Vrabel, if it's still Mayo, they're going to draft defense heavy. I do like this Lawson pick right there. That's going to be a D- pick though. Jalen Noel, solid receiver, kind of help out and not overreaching. Quinn Ewers, he said he's coming back to Texas, so I don't think that's. But I did take Ollie Gordon already. This Trevor Etienne's another one that would be good. But I'm going to take Denzel Burke from Ohio State. And then let me see what else we got. Jake Majors, I'm going to take him with a center. Obviously, we don't need a center right now, but that's kind of forfeited. They cheated. That's why. And then tight end university, Mitch Evans falls right in your lap. You got to take him. Aubrey Brooks, I like that, and I think he could move over to a corner as well. Shiloh, no. No, I'm not dealing with that headache. Cypress, he was supposed to be really good, but he just kind of fell apart this year. Theo Weiss Jr., we're going to take him. I think he's a solid pick there. Then we kind of round out everything with what do we got? I like Howard Cross. I don't think Brady Cook. He's super undervalued. That's a really good quarterback right there. And if Riley Leonard goes before this Brady Cook, I will be shocked. I think his draft stock will go way up here in the next couple weeks. Will Shepard doesn't get enough credit either. I think he's pretty solid. Dart is another one. But I'm going to go... I got my edge guy already. I'm going to go Kobe Bryant from Kansas. I think he's a solid, just to get another corner guy, return guy too. I think he could do both of those. Now we're just running into, I hate to be that guy, but just crap. So I'm going to take that Howard Cross since he's available there. And they're going to say I reached for him. I like this Brady Cook. I'm going to take it because I think the value's there. And, I'm telling you right now, remember this name. he's going to be a stud. Probably in the Canadian or Arena Football League, but he is going to be a stud somewhere. Mark Gronkowski, he's a South Dakota kid, and he's very good. Like I said, it'd probably be more of a this Bo Collins. That's a lot of Notre Dame kids. Let's see how we did on the draft. Obviously, the trades aren't going to happen like that. A-, Gray Zabel. So we went tackle. I think he can play guard. And then we went. Then we traded with the Jets. We still got Xavier Watts. That's wrong. That'll be what I stand on. That's wrong. He's going to be he's going to be your defensive player, rookie of the year right there. Xavier Watts from Notre Dame. Tyler Booker, A- with the guard. So we got guard, tackle, guard, and then Ole Gordon. He's going to be a great addition to that backfield. D, yeah, but whatever. Josiah Stewart, B+, helping out Keon White, linebacker. A little bit of speed, but he's your typical Patriot linebacker. I think he's going to fit the system really well. C-, Jalen Noel. This is a steal, absolute steal of the draft right there. And then Denzel Burke, I don't know much about him. Ohio State's got a solid defense, and with him being able to get him in the 5th round, let's see what he can come up with. Jake Majors, D+, yeah, you can suck it, because that's a position we do need, and it's something that we need to kind of shore up. He's going to probably be your 2nd or 3rd guy there, but definitely need it. When tight end Mitch Evans falls in your lap there, I think that's pretty solid. I think this is kind of the steal right here too, is Theo Weiss, wide receiver for Missouri, solid. And then Kobe Bryant, Cross, and Cook. I probably could have waited for Cook one more, and if I wouldn't have got Cook, I would have got Gronkowski, and then Bo Collins. I think he's going to be a great slot guy. He'll definitely. That's the tough part, is we have a lot of really good average receivers, and I think that's where he's going to kind of fit in there. I wouldn't be surprised at all if he. Yeah, see right here, it says draft James Pierce Jr. as an edge guy. We didn't need an edge. We got Keon White, and let's be real, Xavier Watt is. I'd like to see who got Cam Ward. Let's kind of go through this really quick. Cam Ward, Sanders. I could see that. I don't see Carter going. Will Johnson. That's for Will Campbell, or for McMillan to drop to 5. I think that's unheard of. I think Tennessee takes him there, or Jacksonville takes him there. They're fancy. They want guys for Trevor Lawrence. They're not going to be about that right there. Travis Hunter dropping to 7. That's if he stays at corner. I do kind of see him falling. He's going to be one of the guys. Lucian Burden, he's a solid guy. And then Genty dropping to 13. That's kind of crazy. I think he'll probably be top 10. You're probably sitting, I would say, right here with Carolina or Chicago. If Chicago passes on Genty and takes Hunter instead, then they got bigger issues. You got to establish the run game with Caleb Williams. Jalen Walker, love that pick for the Bucs. And then Caleb Johnson, I don't think he's going to go that high. I think he's probably going to be a second round guy. And that right there, I think he's definitely solid, but I think he's really good because Watts is really good. That's just my opinion. I'm sure get some guys that say I'm wrong, but you got safety help over the top. He can jump routes and make plays, and I think you see that a lot with Dallas when you don't get the safety help. All of a sudden you're jumping routes and people are catching the ball and making huge plays, and you're missing playoff games, But Benjamin Morrison going to the Kansas City Chiefs, that's scary because that defense is already really good. Then you got Siobhan Vale going to Philly. That's one of their weaknesses, is the passing game, and that'll help shore that up. So a lot of guys in here that could do really well, but kind of see how that goes. I was interested in seeing somewhere some of these other guys went, but I'm happy with this. I think it'll be good. So Well, like, comment. If I could have done something better, leave it down in the comments. But like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more of me remaking the Patriots. And my next video will go into the free agency, and then we'll do the mock draft. So thank you guys for watching.